As an attorney, I know what a huge difference having the right attorney can make. When someone is facing a legal situation, they're dealing with the uncertainty of not knowing what could happen. If you don't have the financial resources to get a good lawyer, where do you turn?
The Legal Aid Center is a nonprofit organization, and we help those who are the most vulnerable. We help navigate the legal system for them and stand up for their legal rights. So we're there to step in to hopefully right wrongs and change lives. That's our mission.
The importance of legal aid is to give a voice to those who otherwise would not have one.
We see ourselves as ambassadors, so we go out into the community. We partner with the Bar Association. We partner with different organizations in the community. Part of what we do is we bring our message to where people are.
Many people now have lawyers they can count on to provide effective, meaningful representation. And the legal aid lawyers are well trained in this specialty to accomplish those objectives.
If you look at the roster of people that they have employed there, it's really impressive. What Barbara Buckley has done in terms of building an organization is just simply amazing. It is the people's law firm. That's the best way of thinking of LACSN. It is truly the people's law firm.
Even though we're a big law firm in terms of number of attorneys and staff, we can impact very little of the overall population. The demand for our services far exceeds, if we had twice as many attorneys, we would still need help.
We can't hire a lawyer until a grant's available, so we lose people who should be working for us.
It was a natural to support this organization because what I felt was that here are people that are in the trenches fighting for what's right day in and day out. So it was really easy to make that decision to put the money and resources in to create the Community Justice Fellowship, which would be a fellowship that would hire a young attorney, give that person training, give them the mentorship, give them the experience in court, and continue this commitment to justice, this commitment to helping people.
This fellowship is the first of its kind in Las Vegas, as it will devote a full-time attorney to help us with our biggest areas of need. And it's being funded by Padda Law and some of the supporters of Padda Law, so that it will cover 100% of the costs of the program. So what this fellowship is going to do is to create a pipeline to people who otherwise may not make it in the door, and grow our bench, both as staff attorneys or future leaders in the access to justice movement.
So the Padda Fellowship is really creative and effective, meaning they've got a targeted position for someone to get terrific experience throughout legal aid and also help close the justice gap in the civil justice arena. But this is not something you see every day.
Attorney Padda saw the need, funded a fellowship position with the most excellent candidates, because that will enable us to get that much more work done. And the impact of that is significant and great, and we are just so thankful.
Being a legal aid lawyer requires a very special person. You're committed to representing people who have serious civil legal needs.
Once you create this kind of fellowship, the question is the right kind of person going to apply? So the law school is very committed to helping Barbara and helping Paul find someone. And in this case, we definitely had a great fit, someone who embodies what this fellowship is all about.
It was a hard decision, and I was actually blown away by the candidates and the quality of candidates.
We were looking at a few different things: commitment to those in need, and especially underserved communities. We wanted someone who enriched us from a diversity point of view, so that we have people working at legal aid who reflect the great diversity of our communities. We wanted someone where this wasn't just a stepping stone, this was deep in their heart. So the committee vetted, selected the top 5, but Wesley rose to the top because he met every single one of those criteria.
I was stunned and overjoyed because I knew that there were so many overly qualified applicants for this fellowship, and to be the one that was selected, it was just incredibly gratifying, just because I was able to achieve this dream of being able to participate in an organization like Legal Aid.
I've known Wes for more than 2 years. He was my extern between his second and third years of law school. I hired Wes during the externship because he was just so pleasant to work with, and he's an amazing writer. Wes going to Legal Aid will be a really good fit for him. That's what he really wanted to do. That's where his passion is. He has a wonderful heart, and he just wants to help people.
Wesley, when you get to meet him, he has such a nice, easygoing disposition. His attitude, his willingness and desire to want to help people really struck a chord with me. I'm really proud to have played a role in helping to select Wesley, and I'm really looking forward to hearing great things about him in the years to come.
The fellowship at Legal Aid is going to give me the opportunity to experience a lot of areas of law. And as someone who's still essentially a fresh graduate out of law school, I'm really excited about the opportunity to see areas of law that I don't have a lot of experience in, even after clerking for 1 year with Judge Bell. I just can't wait to get started, make an impact, and just make people happy and help them accomplish their goals.